Hello, my name's Chief Ruth with the Saginaw Police Department. I'd like to welcome everybody today to our swearing-in ceremony. This is a very solemn moment when someone's sworn in as a police officer. They've worked hard at the police academy for several months, actually for years, preparing themselves for this position, and they're finally here. The academy is over. Lots of hard work. Now the work really begins. You're going to come here to the Saginaw Police Department. They're going to have an orientation for the first 2 weeks, just so that you know what's going to happen with them. They're going to have an orientation for the first 2 weeks. Yeah, they're going to be back in the classroom. They're going to be sitting there, and they're going to listen, and they're going to learn, and they're going to study hard, so that when they get out on the road, they know what to do. They're going to go over all of our policies and procedures. We're going to talk to them about every single thing that we think they need. Will they get everything? No. You still got to use some common sense in there, and that's what everybody in the world's trained to do. Basically, use your common sense. After the FTO process, it's a field training officer process. When that is done in 2 weeks, they will go out with another officer, and they're going to work with another officer for at least 4 months, so that they can be trained on how to be safe. That's one of our biggest issues here at the Saginaw Police Department is officer safety. We want them to come home every single night of the week. We don't want heroes. We want people to go to calls. If it's mandated for 2 people, we want them to wait for their backup before they go to the call so that they're safe. You go in 2s. We don't do anything alone here at all. This is all about safety. And that's what they're going to learn. They may come home during their FTO process, and they may be complaining that they got yelled at for this or that, or they pulled up right in front of a house instead of parking a little bit down the street. We train them to do that. We don't want the officers pulling up right where the call is. We want them to go down a bit, get out of the car, walk up and listen to what's going on, to see what you're walking into before you just pull right up in front of it. It's all about officer safety. That's what it is. One of the things we don't want any of our officers to do in the future is to forget their family, forget their loved ones. That's what this is all about. They're here to help the citizens of Saginaw, and they have to think about their own mental health with their own family. Sometimes officers forget about that. That's when they need your help to reel them back in. There's more in life than just policing. It's your family. Your family's 100%. Got to think about your family values. Now, when you go out and police with the new officers, you want to go out and help people. That's the whole goal of a police officer, to protect and serve. The protection element, we all know what that is. When somebody calls for help, we go. To serve, what does that mean? That means get out of your car when you're driving around. Talk to people. Don't just be locked into the police car. You've got to be human. You've got to go out and talk to little kids at schools, interact, engage the community. That's how you're going to be a better police officer in the future. It's all about community engagement. I wish you all the luck in the world. Due to COVID, we're going to make this ceremony a little bit quicker. We don't want to keep people in here too long, but I wish you all the luck in the world. We're going to give you every single tool we can so that you can be the best police officer that you can for the city of Saginaw and for yourself and your families. Thank you. With me, I have Lieutenant Konjorski and I have Lieutenant Volker here with the police department. I'm going to call up our new police officers. If you could please stand in the front, and we will begin the swearing-in process. James Campbell. Stand there and face the audience. There you go. Ernest Falco. Richard Jacklin. John Luth. Christopher Wheaton. Devin Lackland. Our city clerk, Christine Bolzman, will now swear you in.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
to support the Constitution of the United States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of police officer for the city of Saginaw
of police officer in the city of Saginaw
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Welcome, our newest police officers here with the city of Saginaw. Now, we'll start to pin on the badges. We'll do these individually so that we can get photos. And first we will have James Campbell step forward, and his mother and father will pin on his badge, Pat and Sue. Anywhere. Forgot to tell you, we need to have a class on how to pin those badges on. They're a little tough sometimes. You get used to them when you do it. Congratulations. Ernest Falco, please step forward. Mother, Yolanda. Richard Jacklin, please step forward. Father, Rich. Christopher Wheaton, and this is a special honor. His brother is going to pin his badge on. Police Officer David Wheaton. Devin Yacklin, please step forward. Mother and father, Larry and Sherry. Next up, John Luth. And his girlfriend, Kaylee Bissonette, will be pinning his badge on. Now, I know John's going to do a good job. On Friday afternoon at his graduation ceremony, I got to sit next to his mom and his girlfriend. And I know he's going to do good. His mom told me if he doesn't, all I got to do is make a phone call. I like that. Same with Wheaton here. I know Wheaton's going to do good because all I'm going to do is call his brother if he doesn't and say, hey, what's going on? We want everybody to be like that. We want somebody to give support to these young men that are becoming police officers. It is a difficult job in these days and times to be a police officer. I really commend them for stepping forward to help their fellow man in society, and that's what it is. You are going to hear about them in the newspaper. You're going to hear about them on the news. They're going to save lives. They're going to save people. They're going to help people. That's what this is all about. And I really give them a lot of credit for stepping forward in these days and times and being willing to help their fellow man. That will conclude our ceremony today. I appreciate everybody coming, and the best of luck to everybody up here. Thank you.